Here we go.
Yeah, you got satin shoes.
Welcome back to Hanging with the Herons. My name is James. This is another 365 movies in 365 days in 3 minutes and 65 seconds. We have the movie Below, and it blows. Not really, but this is not one of my favorite picks. This might happen every so often in the films. I am married happily, extremely happily, to a wonderful, amazing woman, and she has excellent taste most of the time. This film is just not one of my favorites. I do appreciate why she likes it. She enjoys it because it's based on a true story. It does have a very methodical approach to it. Strangely enough, she likes this and finds it less exciting, or it gives her less anxiety than like Fear and Loathing Las Vegas. Anyhow, it does star one of my all-time favorite actors, Johnny Depp, and we're gonna go right into that cast because that's what we have to talk about and the quick fire facts. So, Johnny Depp is in this film. I do love him. Of course, he's great in it. He's Johnny Depp. Let's go to the rest of that cast. Penelope Cruz, Franca Potente, if I'm saying that right, Rachel Griffiths, and the amazing Ray Liotta. I do love him in most of his films. Good old blast from my past, Paul Rubens, aka Pee Wee Herman. Something like that. Okay, Jordi Moya, I think is how you say it. I'm super excited to talk about this guy. He is in 2 of my favorite films, Riddick, which I loved him in, and then he was also in one of my all-time favorite movies, which is coming up, Bun Raku. Ooh boy, can I not wait till we get to that. But he's really great. He's great in the roles that he played on those other 2 films I mentioned, and he's really, I will say this, I did enjoy his character in this film, and just how crazy he is. He does a really great job in his role. And then Cliff Curtis, I knew I recognized him, such a small short bit piece, but he does great in it. I liked him better in Collateral Damage with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which is awesome as well. The great Miguel Sandoval, he's always great in the things that he plays. Ethan Suplee, not sure if he's related to my buddy Jim Suplee, doubtful, but he's great. I've loved him from Boy Meets World and all the way back in those days, so that's good to see him again. And then Max Perlich, I don't remember all the things I've seen in him. I feel like there's more, but I really enjoyed him in his role in Maverick. Well played out role. Let's get to this quick fire facts if we can. Something unique about this film is that Johnny Depp got to spend several hours with the actual George Young, who he's playing in this film. What's neat about that is he really added to the life of George Young, not just the other way around, and then even wrote a letter to George, who he put this in his book that he wrote also. So I encourage you, I'll put the link below for our source. And it does have some spoilers in it, so just warning you on that. I'm not saying all of those fun facts, but there may be some spoilers in there because it is based on a true story, and this does kind of relate a lot to that. That being all said, the letter is very touching, and basically just a short version of it, Johnny Depp really thanks George for opening up to him very transparently, very honestly, with a lot of the hard things that are to open up with. Johnny said that he really benefited from George and his relationship, but it's apparent that George benefited from Johnny as well, which is pretty cool, despite that Johnny's not in the best light right now. I can tell you this, between the late 70s and early 80s, Young confessed to shipping about 85% of the cocaine that was coming into America, so that's huge. And then most of his trips would be well worth his while, being about $15 million per drug run as he went back and forth between Colombia and the US. That's some heavy cash. Literally heavy because it's a lot of it and it would weigh a lot. Anyhow, thank you so much for joining Hanging with the Herons. I hope you've enjoyed Jennifer's movie. My name is James. This is 365 movies in 365 days in 3 minutes and 65 seconds. As always, please comment below. Let me know what you think. If you've never seen this movie before, go watch it. Tell me what you think. If you've seen it before, I'd love to know your thoughts if they're different from mine or similar to Jennifer's. And as always, peace.
Yeah!